So this is my video on how to make unicorn poop. Here are the ingredients you'll need. The recipe on how to make the dough is in the description box below. I already made the dough here, so how I made it won't be included in the video. Helpful hint, they're just sugar cookies. To make the actual unicorn poop, divide the dough into 6 equal sized balls. Each ball is for one color of the rainbow, not including indigo because indigo is unnecessary. First, I'll start off with red. You need to add a lot of food coloring to make the cookies look really pretty in color. Orange is about equal parts of red and yellow food dye, depending on the shade you want it to be. However, my camera readjusted the color by itself, so the color of the dough in this video isn't what it looked like in real life. I used a lot of yellow food coloring by accident, even though the dough is already yellowish. Obviously tell, but I'm just speeding up this video during the mixing parts. It looks kind of like new ice cream. Since the dough kind of mixed with the green on the sides of the bowl, my blue dough turned out kind of turquoise looking. So I needed to add more food dye. Purple is always the hardest color for me to create. It should be equal parts of red and blue food dye. Turned out too blue, so I needed to add more red food coloring. Now it looks kind of gray. Once you're done dyeing all of the cookie dough, wrap it up in wax paper and refrigerate it for at least an hour. Refrigerating, divide each ball of dough into smaller balls of dough. Unicorn poop is really big, so you only get about 15 cookies in total, so you'll need 15 balls of each color. Now, to make the poop, I rolled each piece of dough into about a 6 to 7 inch rope. Make sure it's not too long or skinny, otherwise your poop won't look right. Put the red, orange, and yellow together on the bottom and gently press it together. Next, you're going to stack the green on top of the yellow rope, the blue on top of the orange rope, and the purple on top of the red rope. Gently press the dough together again, but be careful of mixing the colors together. When you twist the dough, the colors should be in the correct order of the rainbow. After you twist the dough together in a large rope, take one of the ends and wrap it into a large swirl, placing the other end on top of it so the whole thing looks like poop. Now usually unicorn poop is supposed to have these shiny candy decorations, rainbow star-shaped sprinkles, and sparkle gel on it, but I didn't have any of that, so I used these instead. Your raw unicorn poop will look like this. Try to only bake 6 at a time. Ta-da! Now you have your very own unicorn.